What the fuck was that?
Yes, what was that?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Jesus.
Trying to remix it. What the fuck was that?
You're not a fucking DJ.
What the fuck was that? Call me DJ Dingleberry.
Yeah, I will. Oh my god.
I didn't know what that button did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I didn't know. Okay, I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I named these things so stupidly that fart hard could have been anything.
Right.
It didn't have to be necessarily a fart, but
yeah.
What'd you put in that sandwich?
Right. You shouldn't have sent it
sandwich.
back. You shouldn't have sent it back.
Yeah, now we shit in it, sir. By mandate of state law, if you send your food back, we shit in it. I don't want to get into it, but you know how like people have been vandalizing Teslas?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, well, people are vandalizing Teslas, and it's like a thing, a protest against Elon Musk or whatever.
Yeah.
But I saw this thing on Reddit the other day. This dude walks up to a Cybertruck, and you know how like all the Teslas have like the 360 cameras on them, like you can like see if like a theft or like a bump or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy comes up to a Tesla, wipes his fucking ass all over his fingers, and smears it all over the fucking truck. Like his dirty fucking ass.
That's horrendous.
Right, that's a fucking like biocrime. It's like a fucking I was blown away by that.
So people are like just straight up like, are they like keying them or at all?
Oh no, people are going to like
bashing in
Tesla
windows?
dealerships and like burning them down to the ground.
Jesus.
Not even joking.
That's amazing.
That there's been like
where?
I think like California.
That's amazing.
There's like 3 like Tesla dealership fires I've seen like the past week on Reddit.
That's amazing.
It all could be AI for all I know. For all I know, you're AI. AI. See, I glitched.
Yes.
I glitched.
Oh, did I tell you about the theory that I had? So I didn't have it. I came across a theory, kind of, but also
I forgot to play the music.
Theories are just theories. So I'm not saying fucking true fact, but I just think it's interesting that there is a theory, which is not confirmed, that our entire universe is in a black hole.
Oh, I saw that.
Because there's like several galaxies going clockwise from the, what is it?
Yeah.
Telescope is
I
that?
saw someone made a video about that too.
Yeah.
I watched.
I was like, that's a very interesting theory. That'd be kind of cool.
You want to know like seriously what I think?
Yeah. I do want to know what
think,
you think.
I think it goes in like a big loop. Like what we perceive as like the biggest thing in the universe is equally as like unimaginable as like the smallest thing in the universe. So I think like honestly it loops all the way around. Like cuz like nobody's been able to explain like the smallest like part, like things that are like smaller than atoms, and like there's like little microparticles that they've like identified and stuff like that, but like they've never been able to like quantifiably see like stuff in like on that scale.
Yeah.
I think like once you get down further enough, like reality or like physics breaks down and it just like goes back in reverse. Like what we perceive as like the biggest things, we might as well be perceived as like the smallest things at the same time. If that makes any sense. I'm very high.
Yeah. So am I.
But that's what I think. I think like you go in a black hole and then like you become smaller than an atom and then you just like repeat the cycle.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yep. My mom.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say my mom was going on a whole spiritual journey today, and I let her have it because it gives her comfort, and I wasn't gonna take that away from her. However, she needs to cope as long as she's not like hurting anybody in the type of situation.
Russ, chicken.
So that was kind of weird. I don't know why she was like pushing faith on me this morning, but I was just like, I know that. I'm glad that's what you think.
Honey.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you. Not Toasty.
No, can you? No, well, yeah, but can you make sure you talk into your microphone?
Yeah.
That whole part was very quiet.
It's okay.
It was very quiet. It is me.
Very quiet.
Schlengo Dingle Pop.
Yeah.
I'm from Europe.
Oh, is that where you're from?
Just generally Europe.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you, friend.
Can you tell my accent?
Not at all.
Yeah, I wish I had something like cool to share.
Do you want to give us some advice to Redditors?
No. I like doing different things every episode. Like, I don't want to go back to the well. The closest thing we did
that
was...
one was fun to me.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
It was entertaining. I got to actually have conversation.
Well, maybe. The closest thing we've done is as like a repeat episode, well, besides talking about orgies and crows, or the crow all the time, is when we played Who's the Cunt after we played Guess Who. But because technically it's the same type of game, but
yeah, we
didn't make like a whole episode out of it.
Do you remember we fucking played? Was it Would You Rather or Red Flags?
Oh, Red Flags was the awful one.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one was bad. I was like, oh, babe, we bought this like 10 years ago. Let's play it. And it's like, it should have stayed in 2015.
Yeah.
We never should have bought it. I remember watching like SourceFed or someone play it, and it was being like much funnier.
Yeah, I think they actually did it.
Oh, they actually had friends and stuff.
Well,
and they were actually single.
No, I think they were sponsored by it. And I think that's why they played it.
Could be.
It might have been in a commentary.
You like saying that, don't you?
I do.
Did you bang my wife?
We went to Italy. Oh, hold on. We went to Italy tonight.
It was nothing close to Italy.
We went.
My soup came in a can. Yeah. Yes. What was the guitar that you sent me? You didn't send it to me. You showed it to me with the fucking thick ass neck.
Oh, I have no idea. It was just on Guitar Circle Jerk.
I'm telling you.
It was like, do I have enough strings or something? This is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Why was I looking for this?
I don't know. Can you turn it off?
Turn it off.
I've got an idea. Turn it off.
Oh no, I remember why I put it on.
Oh yeah.
We went to Olive Garden tonight, the most Italian place in the world.
I'm so glad that memory came back.
Yeah, well, we went to Olive Garden.
Yeah, it was okay. I had soup.
Yeah.
Said, you know what I would like to have? Soup.
I feel like Olive Garden's the poor people's version of like rich people food.
What? No.
Yeah, I feel like people who are like real poor think like Olive Garden's for like yuppies.
No.
Yeah, no, I think so. Honestly.
No.
Life's hard out there. You don't know what it's like.
I don't.
I do. I've been born in the streets.
I just like to say that I don't know, actually.
Good point.
Never mind.
Hell yeah, dude.
Taking it back. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
We forgot. Oh, no, I think we were there too late.
What did we forget?
To go to the pharmacy.
Fuck. Goddamn adulting. We did all this fun shit tonight on a date night. And we forgot to pick up my crazy pills.
I have enough for 5 days, but.
Oh, boy. We're all fucked.
I think we'll manage.
I'm going to try to find a button. I forget what it does.
Yeah,
let's see if we can do that. Oh, and I know what this one does.
I said, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Turned out to be a goddamn junkie.
I suffer from a very
Yes.
sexy learning disability.
Yes, you do.
What do I call it, kid?
Say what again?
That was a good one.
Why didn't Samuel L. Jackson ever voice a character in Futurama?
I wish he would have done Archer. I wish he was like somewhere in Archer that I feel like he would even make
He would have fit in, yeah.
like a bad guy.
Oh, absolutely. That he would have fit in for Archer for sure.
Yeah.
He could have been like the boss of like a rival like spy agency or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a retired spy that's just like yelling at everybody.
Yep.
I could picture it. Quick AI, make that.
No.
Have you seen, oh, there's another thing people are like, I don't understand it, and I haven't like seen the uproar about it, but apparently there is an uproar. I guess there's like a trend going around of like people making like AI like Studio Ghibli art.
There's an uproar about it?
Yeah, people are like, how dare you?
Well, I mean, the artwork is pretty sacred.
No, I know, but like AI has copied like every type of art there is. Why is this the one that's off limits?
It feels, there's something about,
I get that it's like
Studio Ghibli's
warm and cozy.
No, they literally have like a spirit to them in a way.
I get that. And it's like AI is the most antithetical thing to like pure artwork as it gets, but everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe, because there was like this meme I saw that was like, it's like a husband and a wife like on like their tablets like reading the news. It's like a cartoon drawing, and in the back, like Washington D.C. is like on fire, and there's like tanks and like everything going. They're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they made AI Studio Ghibli art," as like the world's burning down around them. It's like there's so much other shit to be worried about, and this is whatever pissing people off.
I mean, yeah, in all the grand scheme of things, it doesn't truly matter.
Yeah, I don't understand like why that of all things would like cause like an outrage. Like it's copied Disney stuff, it's copied, you name it. Like you can tell it to do anything.
Yeah, I know. I have gotten to this point where literally everybody that like is super not into AI.
Yeah.
They were like, in the beginning, they were like, oh my God, it's awful, it's horrible, it's like the worst thing ever. And then people are like, probably like 4 months in, people were like, I mean, it has its uses. I don't use it that much. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Like, honestly, I've gotten so used to Chat GPT speak that like, so like I've been posting on LinkedIn and like all this stuff and like reading, like I can tell each and every article that's Chat GPT now. I'm like, oh, this is like 100% you did not write any of this because my shit looks exactly like this. So I know like it's just full of like Chat GPT garbage.
There are trainings that you can go on that actually I'm signed up for. And they're like hour-long free webinars on how to use certain AI tools that are free. And they're like hour-long. You can get the recording and the transcript and all that stuff. And I get like 3 of them a fucking day of how to use AI better, how to learn how to use it.
It's like a whole industry now.
Yeah, it's like its whole fucking monster.
You know what's funny too? Like since I've been like starting my own company and everything, like every single service I looked at and every single like product out there markets AI into it somehow now. Like even to the like, here's the truth about AI, and I've like read up on this and like watched like a bunch of like scientific breakdowns of it. There's nothing intelligent about AI. It doesn't learn anything. It doesn't know what the fuck you're saying. It's literally it's just programming. It's just more complicated. Like it takes your keywords, cross-reference that and checks that against like Google or like whatever search engine that it's like tied to, and it basically just gives you like a fancy like Google search error or like a search result back.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously it's way more complicated than that, but like it doesn't know anything, it can't learn anything, there's nothing actually intelligent about it, but everyone's like latched onto it as like a buzzword.
Yeah,
like whether like fucking Siri and that shit's technically AI. It's the same idea. It's just that those talk like Alexa. Those are AI, but those have been around for ages.
Yeah,
like it's the same principle.
Yeah.
Just like these ones can like write more elaborate sentences and make art, or what?
Yeah, whatever.
What constitute, what resembles art, I guess. But like, that's really the only. It's Alexa that can paint essentially, and people are freaking out about it as if it's like gonna change the world. Like, there was one video I watched where like they use machine learning, which is completely different, to model. I think I talked about this on another episode, but they like modeled like 250 million different like proteins. Like they they like 3D mapped them and like everything.
Yeah.
But they actually used machine learning to assist with that. Like they still had to do the research and like verify that it was correct and cross with whatever the machine learning was like, identifying. but it's like, that's a really cool, because they can learn a lot. That's like huge for like the health industry, and just from like learning how diseases work and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that can honestly like save people's lives, like that kind of research. That's really cool use of AI and like machine learning.
Yeah.
That's like the more I want to see more of that kind of shit, where it's like, hey, we found out like a faster way of space travel, like, or something like awesome like that. Like we wouldn't have, maybe it would have taken us like 10 or 20 more years to like figure out without like the assistance of like a machine learning algorithm or something.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. But the stuff that it's mostly getting used for is just garbage. And that's like unfortunate. I feel like that's how like everything on the internet is. It's like the more people use it, the worse it gets.
Right.
Like think of like every social media, like everyone swears that like Facebook was cool in the beginning. Like I didn't know anything about it, but I remember like the kids that were too cool for MySpace had a Facebook at first.
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, oh, this is like the cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And now a billion people use it and they're like, oh, this is the worst thing that's like ever existed.
Yeah. It's weird how things age.
I'm saying the more people use it, the worse it gets. Like the bigger it gets, the worse it gets.
Oh my God!
Facts, dog.
Now, 25 miles that way is Sacramento.
Yep.
25 miles that way is Stockton. Now, Lake Michigan's about 2 blocks that way.
How many blocks?
Now, 25 miles that way is Sacramento.
25?
25 miles.
He can spot your beaver from about a mile away.
I thought it was 25. Oh my God. Where were we before? Oh, when me and Lorelai were at the arcade earlier, when we were checking out and getting prizes.
Yeah.
They had the TVs on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And fucking Guy Fieri was on the TV. And I was
fucking
gonna snap
way.
a picture, but Lorelai kept on walking back and forth between the prizes, so I didn't want to like lose track of her. But like I was literally about to snap a shot of the TV and send it to you while you were at home and be like, you'll never guess what's on TV here.
It's amazing.
But yeah, I thought of you instantly. I was like, oh my God.
If we ever have an office, we're gonna have all the DVDs.
The DVDs?
Yeah.
Do they even make DVDs of those shows?
I'm sure that's where it started.
Huh.
I'm sure they've got Blu-rays now.
Blu-rays of diners, drive-ins, and dives, or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's
with his donkey sauce.
Here's the thing: it's gonna have sound off, no captions, and in the lobby, just constantly play.
I feel like, all right.
You just see him running around his mouth, just hoping there's no.
Is closed captioning on at least?
No, it's literally
okay.
no one can enjoy it.
You know, my favorite is when closed captioning's so fucking fucked up or like far behind.
Oh my God!
So it's like you have no, because they're on to the next thing like on the screen.
Yeah.
And they're like, this just in, the president has died, and it's like a picture of like the Pink Panther dancing on the screens. Like,
oh my God.
I'm so confused right now. What are they talking about? Which story are they on?
That's funny.
But like, I enjoy that a lot. But yeah, so you want Guy Fieri playing in the lobby of our company?
Yeah.
I feel like the kind of lobby that has that playing is like a really sad, small, dark lobby with like a flickering fluorescent light in it.
Yeah.
And you got like a broken chair that you can sit on in the waiting room, and everything smells like cigarette smoke and like dust.
Ew.
It's just old. I feel like it's like a machinery, like kind of like lobby, or like an auto repair shop lobby.
All right, we need to stop talking. You, me, us, me, you.
Pork
I don't
chop
know.
sandwiches.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm off my meds.
I want to give someone advice. Can we do it, please?
No, I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna do it on my own then.
No.
I'm just curious. I just want to help one person.
All right, we'll do one.
Okay.
You better make it count. The Yankees made new bats.
Good for them.
Did you know that?
They got like a weird steel core to them or something. Could you imagine how heavy those would be?
I think I watched something where it was like they compared like aluminum bats to like MLB bats, and like how much like further you could like hit shit with the aluminum bats and stuff like that. That's why they don't use them. What were we?
Reddit. I'd like to help someone.
All right, pick a
beautiful soul out there.
Do you want like am I the asshole?
No, I don't want one of those.
Do you want
just straight up advice?
All right.
Something simple. I don't want to change anybody's life. I just want to give advice.
Here's the top one of the past 3 days.
Go for it.
My boyfriend quit gaming. Now I live with a bored and frustrated guy. My boyfriend, 28, recently decided to quit gaming after years of being hooked on it. He's been a gamer since he was a teenager, and the decision to quit came after he realized how much time and money he was spending on it. His words. The problem now is that he's always bored and easily frustrated. He sits around the house all day, sighing and getting annoyed at the smallest things. If I suggest we do something together, he either acts uninterested or says it's too much effort. This dude's depressed. I am not sure how to deal with this, and it's starting to... Did you make him quit his fucking video games?
No.
He said it in his words, but like, that doesn't sound like a guy would just be like, fucking, I'm selling my Xbox. Like, I don't know. I don't know anybody who's ever done that, but...
I mean, I'm not... Okay, so I'm looking at it to them. I want to have good humanity and think that she's telling the truth. Right?
I feel like she had something to... Like, you're playing your games too much.
I'm sure...
Why don't you ever go on a date with me?
Exactly. I'm sure that there's probably something that over time has been repeated. I'm not saying she didn't have a hand in it, but I'm pretty sure, like... Probably she didn't say about it for a week, and then he came up with this decision on his own that he doesn't want to play it because it costs money and a lot of time.
Yeah.
So he stopped, right? He's trying to be a good, better person, more self-aware. But then he's bored all the time because he's got nothing else better to do. So my advice is just fuck him all the time.
Oh.
What else are you going to do? He won't be frustrated at all.
That's very true. Just fuck him.
Neither will you. You'll both be so unfrustrated.
Yeah, that, like, from the guy's perspective, if you were just like, baby, you're upset about something, here's some pussy, I'd be like, you know what, my life's not so bad after all. So and I'd get over it.
Here's the thing. I feel like...
I'm not saying that applies to every situation.
No, and a lot of people don't... I don't know. I need to understand from where this started. Are you a new girlfriend? How long have you been with this person? Like,
yeah, it doesn't say any of that.
So if you guys met before he started playing video games.
No, she said he started playing as a teenager.
Okay, so
I'm guessing that means that they weren't dating together. A teenager.
Okay, so you walked in knowing that he plays video games. You should also be there for them.
Here's one of the
If that's your person, if you care about that person, you'll just help them get through this frustrating part.
Here's one of the top comments. Kind of goes along with what you're saying. 1, why doesn't he have a job? 2, he had a coping mechanism and addiction that is now missing. He needs to find productive outlets that replace it. And 3, have you tried wearing a sundress with no underwear on and telling him you distrust the government? That would get his attention.
Absolutely.
I'm hot and scared and horny all at the same time. I'm very confused.
I'm HSH.
HSH. I'm hot, scared, and horny.
That's gonna be the name. HSH.
Or do you want like all hot, scared, and horny?
No, just HSH. People who want to know what that stands for.
Guitar players are going to think it stands for humbucker, single coil humbucker. I've seen those.
Yeah. Good for you.
I've had one. I'll have another.
Why is humbucker a name?
It bucks the hum.
What the fuck does that mean?
So guitars, electronics in general, have a 60 cycle hum.
Holy shit. Okay.
So, you know when you plug something in, you plug something in and you hear it buzzing?
Yeah.
That's buzzing at 60 hertz.
Oh, okay.
60 cycle hum because our
cycle. So it's going in
60 hertz. Well, 60 hertz. So it's like 1,000 per whatever. I don't know. I forgot how hertz work.
Okay.
It's like wavelengths.
Yeah.
How many waves it does in like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But What were we saying? You fucked me up with the hertz.
Humbuckers.
Oh, they buck hum.
Yeah.
So the hum
gets
reduced because the magnetic pole's bigger because they have two magnets.
So that the waves are coming out slower?
They're just quieter.
Oh, they're quieter. So it's not a distortion. It's this.
It's bucking hum. So you don't hear it. So they don't hum at loud volumes. That's literally all it's for.
All I know is how to give a Hummer.
I wonder if anybody, do you think anybody's ever gotten a Hummer in a Hummer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
After playing a Hummer?
What's that?
A humbucker.
Oh, after playing a humbucker, getting a Hummer and a Hummer.
With his humbucker in the back.
I feel like
on his gunshot rack.
Oh no.
I just made a country song.
Oh my God!
I'm getting a Hummer. I'm getting a Hummer in a Hummer with my humbucker hanging in my rifle. What was it?
Your gun rack.
My gun rack. It's amazing.
Ooh, that's blowing.
Is it hot or cold?
I'm assuming it's hot. It's still like 30 degrees outside. Or like -1 for you Brits.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Yeah, baby.
Was I right about that? I wonder. Because isn't their 0 is R32.
Yeah. Okay.
Like 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. So like 30 would be like -1 or like -2 maybe Celsius. I'm pretty. I was right. I don't need to look it up.
Why not?
Somewhere around that range. Shit.
You look like that squirrel.
Dun, dun, dun. We need that sound drop.
What else did I say about
To play a wonderful game called Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do?
He shits his pants for a living, sir.
So, do you remember when we were out to dinner earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The fuck?
You've reacted the same way to the fuck because I listened to the last episode and yeah, you're just like, okay. You're just like you're not too thrilled about the farts.
The one you had this morning was fucking.
Oh, my real one.
I literally said like, what the actual fuck is happening over there?
You were like,
I was so upset.
No, you were like, are you kidding? You're like, didn't you say something like, was that for real?
Was that real? Yeah. That was at 7:40 this morning.
Oh man, you knew.
And I haven't gone back to sleep.
Since?
Not since.
I can't take anything anymore.
I'm sorry.
Can't take anything more.
I'm slightly psychotic.
I love you though. You're the most psychotic, beautiful woman in the world.
Oh, thank you.
I stuck my dick in crazy, and I like it. Nah, you're not. You're really not crazy. Okay. Trust me.
I mean, if I am, I am.
You're funny. Yeah. And you're beautiful.
What about that guy? We were in line.
Oh yeah, we were like in like the self-checkout at the grocery store, and this guy who looked like he was like fucking on Quaaludes was like, oh, "Were you in line?" And you're like, "Yup." And you just walked right past them. Yep.
I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, he's just fucking drooling, wandering aimlessly, humbling into the line. Were you in line?
Well, there was like 3 other people.
They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, there was like a person coming on each side.
Exactly.
And like we were like halfway in the aisle, just standing there, and then he goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yep."
What the fuck was that?
He said that we could go.
No, I know he did, but like.
But obviously we were going to anyway. Because we didn't even have a cart.
But that was what was funny about it, is because like you like, regardless of what his response to your answer was going to be, you're going. Yep.
But I wasn't going to lie.
You weren't lying. She ain't lying.
This is flaming dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flaming dragon.
Yep.
Fuckface.
Yep. Anything else?
I don't know. I hadn't played that one in a while. What is this one?
Tonight,
Yes.
you.
And me. And Sandra D.
You know, back in 1863,
Yeah, what happened then?
I stuck my dick in a tree.
Interesting. Interesting.
And that was the first Green Party member. That's how the Green Party got started. Some guy stuck his dick in a tree in 1863.
Yep. Was there ever, do they ever do anything? The Green Party? Grassroots party?
I don't know. Ralph Nader was cool that one time. Like in like 2000.
Yep. Wow.
So yeah, no, they haven't done anything in like 25 years. Ralph Nader.
I'm telling you.
I invented seatbelts.
You know what, honey?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
He invented seatbelts.
Yeah.
Or
well,
he like he was the one that like got everyone to like approve like mandating seatbelts. One of the two.
wow, he's saving lives.
Yeah. Now I need to know. I could have fucking.
He was a Green Party member?
I think so.
You know what? That's amazing.
Ralph Nader, American activist, American lawyer, political. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, his 1965 book, Unsafe at Any Speed, which criticized the automotive industry for its safety record, helped lead to the passage of the National Traffic and Motor Safety Vehicle Act in 1966.
Amazing.
So yeah, he didn't invent seatbelts, but he made them. He influenced the bill that made them mandatory.
That's amazing.
So yeah, he was in the Green Party from 96 to 2003. So, yeah, I remember the 2000 election. Like, people were big on Nader, but he only got like 1% of the vote.
Wasn't he going against?
But it was Bush and Gore.
Oh.
George W.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I'm Al Gore. How many stars have you made? Or have you not?
Oh, I haven't counted. I finished all the yellows. I only got pinks left. So, from what I grabbed. I did the pinks and yellows instead of the blues and greens this time. Through this random batch I grabbed.
How many more extra like papers do you got?
I've still got quite a bit.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. I kind of have this idea in my head that I'm going to have all of these little stars ready before I stop working where I work. Because there's 3 people that are expecting babies. And I was thinking, these are kind of like cute, right? So maybe I will do that then.
Or it'd even be cute if you like, you had one of those, you filled it up and then like put like a thing in like an actual like gift in all the stars or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah. It's like bubble wrap.
Yeah. But like you made the packaging.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
I don't mean to like steal your thunder.
No, you got my idea perfectly. So
Okay.
you're not taking my thunder.
I don't want to tell you how to gift give because I know it's your love language.
It is my love language.
I was telling my mom that Lorelai's like, no matter what, she still shares her food. Because we were talking about how like she doesn't always finish her food or whatever. But I was like, yeah, but like, she'll always like offer her food. Like, remember, because I told her the other night, remember when we went to Wendy's and like they gave us all this like extra food for no reason? Well, like she still had extra fries, and she came over and gave me one because she had extra. She was like, I was like, yeah, you can have them, baby. Like they're all yours.
She's so freaking adorable.
Yeah. Even when she has excess, she's like, even when she doesn't have excess, she shares.
I know. So there's a TikTok trend happening right now between like, it's usually adults and their children, or their older children and their parents, right? So, or I've even seen like people doing it with their husband and stuff.
I've seen people doing it with their husband too.
Yeah. Or their wife, either or. So they have a plate upside down, or like a nap. They just have something covered up on the counter or on another plate.
Okay.
There's 3 different people. There's somebody that goes first, and they have one thing underneath that, which is usually food, like let's say cookies or like whatever. Okay.
Cookies.
One person gets 1 cookie. The second person gets 2 cookies.
I want to be that person.
But the person that gets 2 cookies is the test, because they know that they have a cookie. They know they got 2 cookies, but then the person on the left, or the third person, doesn't have any at all. And they want to see how the second one reacts, knowing that they have 2, they have 1, and they have none. Does that person in the middle then share? And there has been some of the cutest freaking reactions. There was this one little boy, I think he was probably like, I don't even know, probably under 2. Okay. And the dad had a set of cookies. The son had a set of 2 cookies. And then the mom didn't have any. And the baby immediately cried and shoved all of his to his mother.
Aww.
I was like, oh my God, that is adorable.
That's his mama.
I know. He was like hard crying, not like he was crying. Like he was devastated that his mom got none. And that was the first thing that he did was, okay, mommy, here you go. Even some of them, like husband and wife things, they're kind of cute too. Like the wife will be testing the husband, and it's kind of like the same way. Remember how people used to serve their significant other or their children like food, but plate their food really aggressively to see how they react?
Yeah,
it's the same idea.
Yeah, I gotcha. That one was pretty funny for me. The funniest one I saw was like, I think I told you, it was like the guy, like he was like,
yeah,
making like burgers or something.
I finally saw it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I finally did.
Like slapped on the plate. She's like, oh my God, like, are you mad?
Are you mad? Yeah, she was like so upset.
Yeah, she's like, did I do something wrong? Like she was so, but like it was kind of sweet because like she was so taken aback because like obviously he never acts like that, which is a good like. Yeah. The more like the silver lining is that like it's a really good thing that
it's alarming that that's happening.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't normally act like an asshole, which is great for being a father. So, and then like him and the mom start laughing, and she's like so confused.
Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, same idea basically. And then that one video, oh my God, I'll never forget it. It like broke my heart in 1,000 pieces. The little boy and his dad are hanging out, and he's in the back, and then he asks his dad for $20. He asks how much he makes an hour, and he says, I make about $25 an hour. And then the son goes, can I borrow $20? And he's like all upset at first, then gives him the $20, and he has $5 in his pocket. He goes, why are you asking for money if you already had money? And he said, well, I wanted to give you how much you pay for an hour so he could hang out with him. It was the sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah. I feel like if you and I were like TikTok parents age,
yeah,
I feel like we would be on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like we would be like the fun parents that are like joining, like we don't understand what the fuck this TikTok shit is, but like we'll be in your video for the comedy relief.
Yeah.
If we were like 20 years older than we are now, I feel like we'd be like cool TikTok parents.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we got that energy, I think.
I just want to be a good parent.
Okay, well, let's start small.
Right.
Let's be TikTok parents. If Lorelai ever decides, or whatever social media app she has when it's big, when she's a teenager.
So I was watching, you know how I like to watch
garbage.
Yes, and Rotten Mango.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I've called her Flying Lotus as a joke so many times that now I have to think when you actually say her real name, I have to think like, wait, is that the one?
I think it's Stephanie. I forget.
But I have to think like, which one's the fake name?
It's Rotten Mango.
Yeah, well, but it sounds
and then she's
fake.
got Mango Butt, and then she's got like 3 different channels.
Oh.
Anyway,
she's well versed in the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, and then she does a lot of like, she talks about like,
she got a lot of subs.
Oh yeah, she's very cool. Anyway, so I was watching one about family parent bloggers, vloggers, and like how they fuck with their children and shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of those.
I watched a like deep dive, a 4-part episode about Ruby Frankie.
No, I don't know what that one is.
So
you know, it's getting like super detailed.
No, but she like just beat the heck out of her children.
What?
Yeah. And
what in the unholy name of ass is this fuckness?
She had 6 children. And it was just basically abuse on live, basically, for like years. And she finally got arrested. And not random, there's a whole like thing, but yeah, these kids were like hella abused because they were making money off their children. They weren't even calling them children. They literally called them employees.
That's insane.
Like they wouldn't feed their kid because she's 5 years old and didn't pack her lunch.
Oh, this is bringing the toast down a little bit.
My bad.
That's okay.
Sorry.
It's very fascinating, but I felt myself getting bummed.
Well, Lorelai asks all the time, Mom, can we do this? I'm like, we could pretend to do it. Like we could make a video for us. Like I'm fine with that.
I don't want to put her out there like that. No, she doesn't understand what that means.
No idea.
Yeah. And it's like, to her, it's just like a fun thing that like some kids do. But it's like, it's not. It's
really not.
And it's like, I want to be encouraging and like, be like, of course you can do that. But like,
I want you to understand. I want you to like understand all of it. Because I don't want you to look back on life and be like, what the fuck you guys are
like, why didn't you protect me from this shit?
Right. And I don't want her to grow up like that.
Yeah.
I don't want her to grow up like that.
Like all like the little kids that she watches on YouTube. I'm not trying to treasure
her innocence. I want her to be the person she wants to be, but I want her to make a very consensual,
like understand
all of it.
Yeah.
And if that's what she wants to do, then that's fine. If she wants to put us in her life in that type of light, like she wants to vlog us when we're ancient or something, that's fine.
Right.
That's fine with me. Because I'll understand.
And she'll also have her agency and the capacity to understand at that point too, which is a big point.
Exactly.
Where it's like right now, it's just like she's too innocent and doesn't understand the rest of the world.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, like she has no idea what she has no concept of what the internet is even, really.
She's so naive and I'm scared for her a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah. But I think it also could be a good thing. Like she's just naturally sweet.
I know.
And like I know that could like on one hand it could get her in trouble, but it could also like open a lot of doors for her too. You know what I mean?
She'll make good decisions. I know she will.
I know she will too. She always means well. She's never malicious. She doesn't have a malicious bone in her body.
I know. She doesn't even like, I'll listen to like basic freaking music that has some swears in it. She goes, Mom, I hate cuss. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I need that energy. I need every other word to be the F word. I don't know, man.
That's how I get hype in the 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday when I have 4 hours worth of meetings.
Oh, you and the goddamn meetings.
I had 4 fucking hours of meetings that day.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care. I hate it here, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Oh
Grandpa just shit himself again.
Oh my God.
What were we talking about before, like being parents and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that thing.
Look at this rug. I hate this rug. I'm
gonna
gonna ruin this rug.
Me too, dog.
And you, sir,
Yes.
are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
I have nothing
What
else better
the fuck
to do.
was that?
It was a limp penis.
I wish that guy and what the fuck was that guy could have met.
That would have been something.
Can you imagine them on the same 1980s like film camera?
Yeah.
And you, sir.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That would be a cross. I would love that crossover.
Absolutely.
Fucking
Hurry, put it in.
succulent Chinese meal and Winnebago man.
I'm gonna need to get like about as much content of each person, put it in a fucking AI.
Yeah, GPT.
And then fucking have me spit out a whole movie.
Puh. Oh, remember I told you my idea for LinkedIn this morning?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, cause all right, I started a new business, blah, blah, blah. But you know, through all that, I've been like networking on LinkedIn a lot, and I've never used fucking LinkedIn ever. I hate social media in general. And this is just like one step. It's like professional social media.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I see so much drivel and garbage like on like the feeds of like, because like anytime you like connect with someone, you're automatically like
spit out to 1,000 different other people.
you literally branch out. Like the more connections you make, the more connections you can be able to see.
Right.
Because like, oh, you have a mutual connection with this person, blah blah blah, and like it just keeps going and going and going. But
oh my God, we don't know any songs.
What's the thing you saw this morning?
Oh, my idea.
Yeah.
I'll get back.
I got you.
I'll rein the guppy in.
I got you, baby. Don't worry. I can catch you.
The thing I thought this morning.
Yeah.
About LinkedIn.
Yep.
The thought that I had.
Yeah. What was
a thought that I had.
Congratulations. I had a headache with pictures.
Yes, I had a wonderful headache with pictures. I want to make like fake companies and post them on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And then make like posts with the most fantastical, unscientifically verified claims that like, yes, we are the world's #1 AI, the new world's #1 AI company. We figured out cryogenics. We figured out time travel. We figured out like just like all these outlandish claims that like obviously have to be fake, but presented in a way that like all these other like marketing and like big tech like industry kind of posts are like sniffing their own asses. Like there's so much of it. So I'm just like, I want to like go all in, like create like fake like AI like headshots of like fake people and post them on LinkedIn so it looks like there's a whole company and they're real. And then like literally have it'd be like a social experiment. Like the logos created by AI, the headshots are created by AI. Like literally the posts that I make, aside from like my prompts, are all written in AI, and just be like, we're the #1 AI company. And
Jesus.
just like, but just say we've like figured out fucking faster than light travel, and we figured out like we figured out time travel. That shit's old news. Like we figured out like our AI is the #1 best.
Yes.
And just like you know, just keep making it more and more outrageous, and just see how many people like, oh my God, this is amazing new tech, and like people like scramble to figure out like, why can't I buy stock in this company?
Yeah. I think that would be
It'd be fun for me.
yeah, I know it would be. You
It'd
said
be-
you wanted to make like some fucking spoof account so you could just fuck with people.
I love spoof accounts. I haven't done one like probably since I was a teenager on like anything, but like man, that's a good itch to scratch sometimes. It's just to
be part of the toxic.
Just be a part of just an absolute internet troll. Like, oh, it feels so good sometimes. It's better than syrup on pancakes.
I mean, nothing's better than syrup on pancakes.
Another thing Lorelai did that was so fucking cute. She all right, so it was daddy daughter day today.
Yeah. And mommy date.
I know, but she admires you so much. Even when you're not there, she talks about you and like the high, like literally she talks about you like there's air, there's water, and then there's mommy. Like in like as far as like her survivability, like you're like so far up there for her.
Yeah.
She loves you.
I'd fucking fight somebody for her.
Oh yeah, and she knows it.
Oh yeah.
Like absolutely. But like, so she was eating pancakes for breakfast. She goes, these are like, she was loving them, and she's like, these are amazing. She's like, but they're not as good as mommy's pancakes.
I know.
She loves you, man.
I know. I make some pretty good fucking pancakes. And I make really good waffles.
And a really good kid.
I know. I did good on that one too. Everything that we do first try comes out the best. Have you ever noticed that in our life?
You know what it is?
Like our first apartment, our first house, our first fucking kid, our first...
Yeah.
Just everything that we've ever done. It
like,
always works out the first
This is the first car
try.
I drove. You know, like, all right, that's it. That's good. That one's good.
Yeah, like
a test drive. I'll test drive that. All right, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I'll drive it off. Sure.
Like everything. The first try always works out for us.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is.
Like, is everything perfect first try? No, but like we always like are pretty satisfied with our first try.
The big decisions are always good first try.
Yeah.
Apartment, house, kid. Like the first try on that, we're like, this is already amazing.
Yeah.
We don't need any more.
Yeah, I don't need to see more. Yeah. I think it's also allowed us to get like ahead of like where other people our age are sometimes.
Oh yeah, well, we have a lot of
privilege.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we have a lot of privilege.
It wasn't like all like just luck.
No.
It was unfortunate events that led to certain things.
Yeah, there was a trade.
Not everything that was good was from that, but like there was definitely, you know, it wasn't just like born with a silver spoon in her mouth kind of thing.
No.
It was just like, well, something shitty had to happen for some of the stuff to materialize, but we got through it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did that get too real?
No, it didn't. I agree, to be honest. So tomorrow.
It's this IRL shit?
Yeah.
All right, well, it'll wait till we're off air.
Yeah. Sorry. What do you want to do after this? How long have we been going?
We're getting there. We're 53.
Okay.
So we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Very close, actually. Just a little more.
Yeah.
And we'll be there.
Okay.
Together.
Finally.
If we just keep going just a little bit, just hold out a little bit of hope. Keep pounding through it. Eventually we'll reach the finish line together.
I figured out the secret. Just don't give up.
I should try that. Can you imagine if the shoe was on the other foot? The key is to not give up.
Just don't give up.
Stop touching me. I can't give up. It's literally the only rule I know. I can't give up. That's problematic in so many ways.
It really is.
Oh, I'm not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
I'm not gonna touch you either.
I wouldn't touch that with another man's dick. Oh shit. Yeah, we could like paint with our toes. We could sniff some glue.
Yeah.
We could write a sonnet.
A sonnet, you say?
A sonnet. We could go streaking.
Wow.
We could organize our sock drawers.
Could you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Oh, not me.
We could start a stamp collection.
Yeah, okay.
We could light a bunch of candles and do a seance.
Yeah.
Or just like see how many candles we could light in the house at the same time or pretend like the power's off.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll, I don't know. You know what we've never done?
No.
Or at least I can't remember. Have we ever like just like slept down here in front of the fireplace?
Slept down here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I feel like that's like something everybody does with a fireplace. That's like the stereotypical.
I think we've fell asleep. You know what? I think we actually have one time.
We like lay down a blanket and just like lay down in front of the fireplace.
No, not laying on a blanket, like on the couch.
Oh, that happened a bunch of times for sure.
Yeah.
I remember watching like nature documentaries, just having the fireplace on in the winter. We're just knocked out down here, probably because of the gas.
Thank God we woke up.
Thank God it's a gas.
Is the pilot still on? Pilot?
Oh, it's piloted, baby.
Yeah,
it's boining.
We didn't even turn it on this past winter. It's got to be bad.
Did we not?
No.
Oh yeah, we never really did.
Mm-mm.
Quick, light it right now.
Is it not lit?
It's
should
lit.
be.
It's lit.
Okay.
It's lit, fam.
It'd be so fucking hot in here if we turned on the fireplace.
Hell yeah. Open the windows and turn on the fireplace.
What is this, your mom's house? Your grandma's house?
Oh, God.
Have the heat on in the summer.
She had the fireplace on.
Yeah.
And the heat.
In the summer. And sat right next to it.
I remember she didn't even know the fireplace was on. It was like one of those like electric kind of like built into the wall ones. But like, yeah. I remember I walked into my grandma's house one time and like it was hotter inside than it was outside. It was like the middle of summer. And I'm like, why is it so hot in here? And I look at her thermometer in the kitchen and it's the heat is set to 85. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Grandma, are you okay? And she's like, I'm cold.
Clearly. I got a sweater on and it's now 102 in here.
Jesus. Oh man. I don't think anything gets more cold than old ladies. Has there all my both my grandmothers always cold. My Nana especially, but always cold. And every like older woman I've ever known is just like, I'm freezing all the time.
Facts. On God.
And me, I'm like boiling all the time.
Me too. I'm 1,000 fucking degrees.
Even right now,
I can't wait to freeze.
I could sweat right now if I wanted to.
I'm an on-demand sweater.
What a stupid talent! I can sweat on demand. And just like got like pools of sweat just coming in and out as if you just ran a mile.
Disgusting.
What a useless talent. Yeah, I'll use that in case I ever need to like slip away from somebody.
You gotta get out of those.
Myself
you gotta get out of those handcuffs somehow.
Yeah, it's like extra sweaty.
Just slip that shit out.
What would a superhero name be? Like just a guy that could just sweat really good. Sweater Man.
Sweater Man. Sweaterman.
Sweaterman. Would he fight the crow? How would the crow defeat the sweat guy?
Dry him off. Blow wind
Throw
on him.
him in the dryer.
Fight him in the desert.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
I feel like El Cuervo would be able to fight him better.
Yeah, probably. He's more used to the The sandy dunes. Oh, Cuervo. Isn't there like a rum called Jose Cuervo?
Huh?
Isn't there a rum called Jose Cuervo or something like that?
Maybe.
Or is it like a tequila or something?
Maybe. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, me neither. What you lame for? Oh shit! I had 2 beers.
2 beers tonight.
But when's the last time I bought that beer back in like October or like November?
What is it? Dark cherry vanilla?
Black cherry vanilla. A real manly drink.
It smelled so good.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't drink though. I'd be on that water.
You're a sad drunk.
I am. Oh my God. Do you remember that one time?
Yeah, I remember that one time you just had like an existential crisis in like
I
in
didn't
our
know.
apartment
I was
bathroom.
talking shit about Leah as loud as I fucking could with the door open while she was literally standing down the hallway. I was just speaking my mind in the dark in the bathroom, and I was fucking.
But then after they left, like it turned into a really dark, like you professing like all your nightmares to me, and like
I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that?
Wow.
No, like yeah,
I
no,
must have been really drunk.
It was like a really dark, like I have the same nightmare every day, and like
fucking Charlie in the trees.
Yeah, like you had this like traumatic experience, and I'm just like sitting there like I'm so fucking drunk right now, and you're like having a meltdown, and like I don't know how to hold it together right now, let alone help you.
Yeah.
But I tried, like I sobered up so fast with your like sheer will to be like, yeah, baby, that's crazy.
I had
Babe,
undiagnosed.
I know what that's like. I have empathy.
No. You okay?
Insert empathetic response. But like literally my brain was so fried because you're just like everything's horrible in life, and I'm just like baby,
fucking depressed.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm so drunk right now, I don't really know how to respond. But we look back on it fondly, right?
Yeah.
Good old times.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
No, I do remember, I think another drink I remember us really liking, I remember it was around Christmas time. This was before Lorelei, obviously.
The Sprite, cranberry, and vodka.
Sprite, yeah. Cranberry Sprite and vodka with actual with frozen cranberries as the ice.
Yeah. That was
so amazing. I could drink like 1 million of those and I'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think a
so
good Shirley Temple too.
Yeah. What is that? Like grenadine and...
So it's grenadine, 7-Up, and ginger ale with Minashiri cherries. I can't even say it.
Minachino?
Yes.
Minachino?
Yeah,
Whatever.
those cherries.
Those ones.
The candy cherries.
Yep, jinx. What were we watching tonight? I don't even know. Like the TV has been on.
Oh, it's a rainy city.
Oh, I want to see.
A porch on a rainy city.
A porch on a rainy city. What happened? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at it once.
Yeah, I've been looking at it once in a while. It's pretty nice.
I wish I could have seen it. I wish I could have been there. Yeah, we could wrap this up and then we could go upstairs and watch something. Want to watch The Sopranos?
No, I don't want to watch The Sopranos.
Oh, I thought that matched the vibes. You want to watch True Blood? Okay.
I'm so glad that we made a game out of that stupid fucking show.
We were hooked though for a minute. I thought it was so gay. Like
really?
In every sense of the word.
Oh no.
I thought it was like one of the like lamest things. Like when you're like, I like True Blood, and like at that point I was like, what is this, like a Twilight? Like it was vampire, because that was when like that whole era.
Yeah.
I was like, vampires, like what is this shit?
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I understood the schlock aspect of it, and I was like, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just corny enough and like just like awful enough that's like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit, but it got worse, obviously. Like all fucking
then it just got
HBO
bad.
fucking shows did. Yeah.
you remember the fucking werepanthers that they never talked about ever again?
I know. Oh my god! And they like made everybody a fucking fantastical creature.
Yeah, nobody could just be like a guy. It was like, oh no, he's actually the son of Satan, and this guy.
Yeah, as soon as they said that Sookie was a fairy, boom, everything was everything. Then.
Yeah. Like, oh, he's a werewolf, she's a fairy, they're a werepanther.
There's a fucking shapeshifter.
Yeah.
So crazy.
And wasn't there like like zombies too, wasn't there?
I don't remember. I know that there was witches.
Yeah. Except it wasn't like season 2 they were like fighting like a witch or like some type of like sorceress or some shit like that.
Yeah, but like I said, I think and the fucking demon lady.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Lilith?
No, it wasn't Lilith.
Demon lady.
Yeah.
I was the one I knew was like season 2, like the
I don't know. She was that one.
She was a demon. I thought she was like a witch or like a sorceress or some shit like that.
No, it was like season 2, episode 2, or it was all of season 2.
Yeah, I don't know. That was like fucking 14 years ago.
True Blood.
True Blood season 2, the best one.
It really was. There was nothing else better after season 2.
Was it downhill from there?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many shows that are like that where it's like season 2 was like the best one.
It's either season 2 or season 4 is the best of any of them. And then once they get past that, they're old news.
What do you say to The Simpsons being on like their 37th season?
They haven't been relevant for years.
Oh, damn, shots fired. But you're not lying. Wasn't it like Mary Beth or like Mirabelle?
Yeah, okay, so...
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I feel like it's an M name. Meredith?
Sookie, Bill, Jason, returned to Bob, Temple, Hoyt, Jessica... You remember the Hoyt and Jessica romance?
Jessica.
Yeah. Jason tries to rescue Sam.
Hoyt.
I just want to know
who the main antagonist was.
I know, I saw her image one. Yeah, I just want to know who's the bad guy.
I feel like I could be wrong, but I want to say it's an M name. I'm gonna look it up too, see if I can find it.
I'm on the Wikipedia.
True Blood season 2.
I have no idea.
Marianne.
Was it Marianne? Oh yeah,
Marianne Forrester reveals herself to be she was a Maenad or Mynad.
Yeah.
Which is
Maenda.
Female followers of Dionysus, the most significant member of his retinue, the Theosis. So, some Greek mythological thing.
Yeah.
She uses her powers to control the people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's really interesting.
This is actually really interesting. Let's go watch it.
No, I want to have a documentary just about her.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember that. I remember liking that.
That was like the only time I liked it, and then after that, I hated it all.
But then they did the thing where like they started killing off every single character, and then like.
Well, it's because they gave every character like no character was like. You would be special if you didn't have a fucking power now.
Yeah.
They like flipped it so crazy.
Yeah, like literally everybody was like a supernatural being. It was weird.
You only had like 4 different places to be at.
Right.
It's either the bar, Sookie's house, the bar, or
the sheriff's office,
the club,
the vampire club.
Yeah, what was his name? I forget.
Eric
was his name. Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know I don't know.
You know I don't know. That's what I think of True Blood.
Ba-do-do-do-do-do.